such a huge antenna. You got three huge antennas. So, it's a new morning. I'm a little bit hungover because I got woken up twice. I feel a little bit hungover. So one person was in the middle of the night driving with their truck direct against mine, shining their headlights into my car. And then noticing that I was in there, and then they kind of disappeared. Or he disappeared. I don't know, he kind of just checked, I guess, why there's a car. And the same thing in the morning where like a woman was like, "Someone in the car?" Is someone in the car? And it's like, I don't quite understand it. I was like on a pull-out where like no one should be bothered by that. I don't know why like two people felt like they had to check why there's a car, or I don't know. But yeah, so maybe, I don't know, could be because it was a neighborhood area, so trying to stay away from that maybe a little bit. But yeah, like it was a good pull out. It was a lot of space. There wasn't really a house next to it either, so it shouldn't have bothered anyone. Like a little bit odd that someone would actually check there. So, or bother to check like why there's a car there. So yeah. Now I'm gonna drive further back towards Squamish. I went to Prince, maybe not into Squamish, but I'm heading back south. Prince George is not really, or there is nothing really beyond Prince George, and yeah, so I'm gonna head in the direction I'm heading south a little bit. So based on what people put into their car, you could say like only one person was actually making good money. So you got that person with 10. Uh, 49 and 20. And here's a baller with 136. So I'm gonna show a little bit of the town. Williams Lake. So this is now like a little bit of a, it's close to the main road. So I'm just gonna walk down here. I like the flower pots. It's nice when they put things down like this. Gives it a little bit more color, I guess. A pet store. Flower store. Although like some places are a little bit more square. They look a little bit more inviting and friendly, the places here, as opposed to some other towns, I guess, or cities. Got like an old tavern style house over there, or a couple of houses like that. Got a bank. Yeah, the feeling that I'm getting, it's like what you would expect from like a cross highway road or a cross highway town, where like two highways meet, or like you have like this town that's like central to that, or where like those highway crosses. So it's kind of like what you would expect that to be. It's like trucks, transporters. Everything is a little bit, it's not a small, it is a small town, but it doesn't necessarily have like a settling, nice small town flair, not as much. So it's kind of what you expect from a town to be at a highway. So yeah, I think that's actually pretty much it for the most part. Like I drove down here, so I'm gonna go down this road. So this is another side road. You do have all your stores that you would be asking for. So, got a steakhouse, got your phone company. Oh man, you even got like a payphone. Let's check that out. Check out the payphone. I don't see anything flashing, so it seems disconnected, or maybe I have to put a quarter, which I don't want to do actually, but you normally don't see them anymore, so it's kind of cool to see that. Like, I don't understand why they got rid of them. I'm sure there are people that lose their phone or drop their phone or need to somehow get a hold of someone, and they've just gotten rid of all those phones. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the most part. Like over there you see a fresco, so like you will see a grocery store. Got some parking. It's a little bit more colorful than some other places. So, which I like, which is a little bit more inviting. But at the same time, it is also a town that is kind of like just a pass-through town. You got a cinema. Twisters. Oh, okay. It's a craft store. And starting from here, you have a little bit more residential area. So yeah, that was pretty much the main road. There's some people, which looks like a coffee or a restaurant, or they're eating. Friendship Society, Native Arts and Craft. So I guess a coffee shop. That's in there too. Got your parking. Seeing the mountains, like as you walk, it's kind of a nice scenery. The town itself kind of looks like what you expect from a pass-through town, but you got a nice background. And yeah, there was like a circle. You got some trees over there. So I assume it's like a logging town. So yeah, I think it's a logging town as well. Martial arts. Guess that's the Stampede. You got some horse pants. So I guess here you have, this town is like having events in this regard. I assume horse racing. So maybe horse racing is like the main thing for this town a little bit too. So yeah, the town, so the outskirts of the town are not the prettiest, as you can see. So the town itself is prettier than the outskirts. The outskirts are not the nicest. Mainly because they're not upkept or like just made nice. Yeah. There you got a little horse down there. So I'm thinking this is a town that someone is not really like settling down, or like I wouldn't see that as like a town where someone settles down. It's more like a pass-through town. So yeah, it's kind of like what I'm seeing, the vibes I'm getting. It's one of those places where you might stay 2 days or 1 day and then like you kind of keep on going. And yeah, that's kind of like what it is. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video.